Welcome to Football Manager 2017, my Wigan game in the year 2034 currently, at the end of November, and my next match is against Brighton away from home. I've just come off pretty much a 2-week break for an international break, and during that time Michael Wilson got injured. I thought my goalkeeper got injured. Dean Turner's and James Chamberlain are due for maximum 60 minutes. Yes, and my goalkeeper Andrew Wilson fell over. So apparently both of the Wilsons have fallen over, which is never good, as I was tempted to bring back Lucas Lamp from on loan, but I'm going to live with Glenn Peat for the moment as my goalkeeper. So, Brighton, who apparently play in white in an interesting formation, and who over periods of time have won 11 matches, drawn 6 and only lost once to Wigan. Oh, and also during the break the Crawley manager got fired, which is not surprising. Crawley, about 6 years ago, I think, 6.5 years ago, came up from League One. They finished 17th, 20th, 21st, then something like 6th, 8th, 9th and 7th in the last 4 years, and now they're bottom of the table. So after 8 years in charge, the Crawley manager got fired. I am not being considered for the job, I just happened to notice it in passing. Right, that is the defence. My midfield is fine, and this forward line is going to be fine. And we will put Craig Vincent there, because I don't have a spare goalkeeper in my squad and won't have until January. And beyond that, well, it says Chamberlain and Turner are semi-fit, but I'm going to leave them off the bench for the moment. Oh, and Wilson. Wilson can stay on the bench. He's not going to play, but he can stay on the bench. If I need to replace my left back, I will play somebody out of position. And like I say, I'm playing Brighton, who are actually favoured for this game, even though they're 15th and I'm 2nd. But to be honest, most teams should be favoured above me, because I am favoured for relegation. I dress in nice yellow trousers and green jacket. That guy, their manager, dresses up in a huge black coat. Talk about not bringing any colour to the game. His team plays in black and he dresses in a huge black coat. Okay, and less than 5 minutes in, and they're blasting a free kick wide from just outside the area. Oh good, they didn't book one of my players. Oh, nice triangular passing. That's how Liverpool built a dynasty at one point. Oh, unlucky Harwood, that was a good shot. And a pretty darn good save, I must admit. I will give their goalkeeper that, he did a good job there. Of course, there's no Turner in my side to take the corners, so Harwood took that one. And already I'm getting advice from my assistant about the number of fouls my team commit. Okay, Jamie Slaughter's managed to pick up a yellow card. It's not something he does very often. Well, it's been a pretty lacklustre first half. Oh, unlucky, James. The commentary saying that should have been a goal. No, that was an okay header and a decent bit of goalkeeping. Yeah, Southampton and Fulham are both winning, so... Well, that was a very fast first half. Keep going, you can still win, guys. Not making any changes because there weren't enough highlights to really give me an indication of anything my side were doing right or wrong. Good cross in here and I could be in trouble. Yes. Well, fair enough. My decent run has to come to an end sometime, and to be honest, I'm 8 points. I think it's about 8 points I'm away from this points total I need to avoid relegation, which is what my side is essentially still aiming to do this year, is avoid relegation. Because it's entirely possible there will be a huge collapse at some point. There normally is in most seasons with one of my teams. And if it happens to be now, then so be it. And apparently the only attacking I'm going to be able to do this game is keep taking corners. Not exactly inspiring. Especially as Heaton keeps passing to the defender nearest to him. Want to try lofting it with a bit of height this time, Heaton? No, apparently not. You're going to pass the same defender. I think I might have Harwood take corners. At least his looked a little dangerous. Oh great, now Perez gets a yellow card because the ball hit his arm. According to the commentary, there was no he stuck his arm out, he deliberately handballed. No, the ball hit his arm. Well, we have been singularly uninspiring this game. The whole game has been singularly uninspiring, I must admit. Possibly, unless there's a lot of highlights in the last 10 minutes of this game, it's going to be one of the shortest matches I've played all year. Oh, okay, nice block. Tackled Heaton. I like that. The commentary says the fans sound their appreciation. Yes, I can hear the boos raining down from the stands. That was a better corner. Okay, the goalkeeper got to it that time, but at least he got past the first defender with it. Oh, okay. I don't think anybody had any idea where that ball was going to end up. Oh, so apparently this attack isn't over yet. and Mr. Wedderburn is apparently now worth about £6 million, and as he's got a release clause for about 4, if somebody actually notices him from the Premier League, I could see myself losing him, and Arsenal get about 30% of the whatever transfer fee I get, so the profit will only be a couple of million. Well, we got a few shots in, but yeah, we lost this one, and we didn't look particularly good. Lots of corners and no real attacking play. Well, it had to happen eventually. It's not the first match of the season I've lost. Possibly the most disappointing performance of the season, and I really can't blame my goalkeeper for that one. He didn't do anything wrong. The whole team was just a disappointment. Oh, and Southampton actually lost at the same time I did, and we're still in the first half of the season, 18 games in, so just over a third of the way there. Major room missed chances. Yeah. And again, James is a little jaded. Well, I'll just go through the press conference. I have no comment on Plymouth. I still have no comment on Plymouth. Sheffield Wednesday. Didn't know Sheffield Wednesday had lost their manager. Oh, they're in the Championship too. And they have got some highly paid players. That might actually be a decent team. I don't think I've ever played as Sheffield Wednesday, so I'll make absolutely no comment on those rumours. But it might be worth looking into. But anyway, that was the Brighton game, where I managed a heroic 1-0 loss. I hope you found it interesting to one degree or another, and hopefully I will see you down the road.